What's up, guys? It's your boy Chomp the Gamer here with a vlog based on the whole. Well, unless you guys have been living under a rock the past week or so, you guys know what's going on with Paige and Alberto Del Rio, or Alberto El Patron, or whatever the hell he's calling himself these days. I mean, as you see, the Think Again t-shirt in support of Paige. And if you're wondering why my tongue is orange, it's because I had orange soda before I started to film this thing. But anyways, according to TMZ and a bunch of the whole wrestling news sites of sorts, there was an incident at the Orlando airport where where Del Rio was screaming at Paige, call the cops, let's do it, call the cops, and Paige is like, leave me the fuck alone, get out of my life, and this and that, she's yelling at Del Rio, and she's like saying, I'm trying to get away from you. You're ruining my life, this and that. You're ruining my career. She's trying to get on the tram thing. And this piece of human cow flop, or whatever the hell you want to call it, this complete jerk is trying to blame the whole thing on her, saying he assaulted her, when it's also come out from her brother and some other sources that Del Rio has actually been hitting her and doing all sorts of shit to her for the past 6 months. Now, we haven't gotten any, picture proof yet, but, I mean, if Del Rio can do this kind of shit to her, if Del Rio is doing this kind of shit in public to her, imagine what he's doing to her in private. I mean, for all we know, he could be taking out his rage with WWE, who were completely justified to release who weren't exactly treating him well, but, I mean, he's still got this grudge against WWE when they canned him last year in what was it, I think September, and he's got this whole thing with WWE when he shouldn't be even concerned about them, and all he's doing is not only dragging down his own career, because GFW recently just put their Unified World Championship on him. That makes GFW look like complete morons, and he's just dragging down Paige's career doing this shit. So it's like, damned if you do, damned if you don't. I mean, I knew Del Rio wasn't the greatest person in the proverbial tool shed, but to do this shit to Paige, that is just despicable. I mean, I've been taught that a man should never hit a woman with intent to harm. Now, if they're just playing around, screwing around, just having like a play fight or something, that's different. But in this case, there's clear intent to harm. So I don't know what Paige can do. I feel so bad for her. I mean, no matter what this bastard does to her, Paige continues to defend him. When it's obvious he's just using her. He doesn't give a damn about her. He's just using her to get back at WWE. And if she's not careful, he'll burn any bridges she has of getting back to WWE. So Paige, sweetheart, you've got to get away from this bastard. He is no good for you, and he never was any good for you. I was weary of this relationship before it even got kicked off the ground, and now, months later, I'm proven right. I mean, for crying out loud, Paige, your own brother says that, he has pics and everything that Del Rio's beaten you for the past 6 months. Why would you want to hang around and defend a guy that physically abuses you like that? I mean, he's being looked into for domestic battery because of this whole thing. And he's trying to claim that Paige assaulted him? Bro, get the fuck out of here with that shit. You've been the one that's the villain in the whole story the whole time. And you're trying to say that Paige has all the coke in her? But has all the coke with her? Give me a break. You're the one that's coked out of your mind, idiot. Not to mention the fact that, I mean, what was I gonna say? Not to mention the fact that not to mention the fact that all he ever does is rant against WWE, and he thinks that he's the greatest gift in wrestling since sliced bread, for crying out loud, when he wasn't really that impressive in the ring to begin with. But that's just my personal bias speaking. But I mean, for everybody that's been abused and everything, you shouldn't be defending your abuser. I mean, I know it's hard to break out of a spell that the abuser has over you, but the last thing you want to do is defend them. And right now, Paige needs all the support she can get from the fan base. She may say that, oh, everything's fine, he never hit me, but that's probably because Del Rio has something over her, or some other crazy thing. But in any case, she needs to get away from him ASAP before she either gets killed or something else. So, in any case, I know I'm probably just rambling right here, but I've had this on my mind for about a week or so, and it's been driving me freaking crazy. Haven't been able to post anything or really enjoy myself because of this whole thing. I'm worried sick about Paige, and every time I get news, I'm like, oh shit, she's gonna wind up dead or something. So I had to get this out there just to get my thoughts on the virtual, I guess, virtual paper, so to speak. Get my thoughts out there so people know how I feel about this whole situation. I mean, Del Rio, he's just proven that he's a complete piece of shit, and that Paige needs to get away from him pronto. But in any case, guys, I hope that Paige can find the happiness she needs in her life. I hope that she can get some help, maybe hook up with one of her friends, Summer Rae, or maybe even Natty for a while, just hide for a bit. Just get away from this freak show. That's all she needs to do right now. In any case, hope you guys enjoyed my views on this whole thing. If you came in here expecting me to defend Del Rio, just click the back button and get the hell off my channel, because I'm not going to defend him for this shit. Even if, I mean, he's not a good person. He's complete trash in my opinion. But anyways, hope you all enjoyed this thing. And we'll be back to produce actual LP content soon. I just had to get this out of here, get this out in the open so I can actually move on with my life. Now it's out there, so till next time, here's your boy Charm City Gamer signing out. Remember, if you like this video, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe to join the Charm Edition today. And for Paige, all you guys, check out my Twitter. It's CharmCity25. Check me out there, support me there. And, sub to the channel, build the Charm Nation, and let Paige know she's not alone in this fight. Till then, peace out.